struggling with guilt after going no contact with my family, including my grandmother. I'm looking for thoughtful outside perspectives on a family estrangement I still struggle with emotionally. I've been no contact with my immediate family, my father and brothers, for several years due to long-term emotional abuse, dysfunctional dynamics, and what I believe are narcissistic family patterns. My mother, who passed away about 10 years ago, was the emotional center of the family, but also highly controlling. After her death, things unraveled. There was no accountability for past harm, and I increasingly became framed as the problem for setting boundaries. Growing up, there was verbal abuse and some physical abuse. Family roles were rigid, golden child, scapegoat, etc., and I was often the odd one out. I've always differed from my family spiritually, politically, morally, sexually. I'm a bisexual man, and intellectually, which caused ongoing conflict. As an adult, I've spent a lot of time reflecting on how this environment shaped me and actively working to be healthier and more self-aware. I maintained limited contact with my father longer than with my siblings, but the relationship always felt hollow. He drinks and gambles heavily, and meaningful conversation is difficult. Things ended after he publicly lashed out at my autistic husband during a family dinner, telling him to shut up. My husband left the restaurant, and I cut contact with my father shortly after. Since then, I've tried to maintain a relationship with my grandmother, 94, dad's mom, and uncle, who lives with her, but this has become increasingly painful. My grandmother frequently pressures me to reconcile with my immediate family, minimizes past harm as trivial fighting, and frames me as responsible for restoring family unity before she dies. My immediate family does not acknowledge wrongdoing or seek reconciliation directly. Instead, the message is that the ball is in my court. Recently, I've also had a disturbing realization regarding a childhood memory involving my uncle that raises serious concerns about whether I was safe around him. I think it's very possible that I was molested at a very young age. While I'm still processing this, it has made continuing visits feel deeply uncomfortable. At this point, I have my immediate family blocked. A recent invitation from my brother to a large family gathering, without apology or private outreach, reinforced my sense that I'm expected to comply, not heal. I'm now considering cutting off contact with my grandmother as well. I feel significant guilt because of her age, but interactions with her have become emotionally distressing and boundary violating. I'm also struggling with the idea that I may not attend her funeral when she passes, as being around my immediate family is highly triggering. My questions: is it reasonable to go no contact with a grandparent who continues to pressure reconciliation and minimize harm? How do others reconcile guilt when prioritizing emotional safety over family expectations near the end of someone's life? I appreciate thoughtful perspectives, especially from those familiar with estrangement or complex family systems.